Alright, y'all, check it out.
Well, you want to fuck with me? You gotta come with the bag. I got a baby. I got bills, so.
I mean, what that got to do with me?
Alright. Off the rip. Sister said, you gonna have to come with the bag. I got babies and I got bills. I got a baby and I got bills. Where's the father? That's first of all. We already know that's the first question. Where the hell is the father? Secondly, you're gonna see later on, she just met this man. She already asking for money. We're gonna see, or as we see now, as a lot of you brothers have seen, this is the new age woman. This is the modern woman. They think that it's okay to ask you for money immediately. Like fresh out the gate, what can you do for me financially? Now where they get that from? Watching too much TV, that's part of it. Watching too much Instagram, too much Facebook. These women are sad, man. It's sad to even see my sisters in this type of setting, man. To see my sisters, this is royalty, royal women. And they done been dumbed all the way down to this, man. This is sad. Look how this sister dressed, first of all. Let me let it keep playing.
If you want to fuck with me, that's what come with me.
Okay, everybody need money for bills.
Well, if you want to fuck with me, that's what come with me.
So what are you trying to get at here?
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying though. What are you trying to get at?
If you want to fuck with me, you gotta come with the bag. I got bills. I got a kid.
So you basically saying I need to be sponsoring you.
Yeah.
Give you money.
Yep.
What?
And this is the natural mindset today, man. Like it's natural. They just come out the school. I ain't gonna say out the womb. They come out to school, fresh out of high school, thinking this is what they deserve. Man, supposed to pay for everything, do everything they want. All the while, they ain't doing nothing a woman is supposed to do. They don't want to do no submitting, which that is part of the job of a woman is to submit and obey. They don't want to do none of that, but they want the man to do all of the things that, the traditional man is supposed to do. Take care of you, make sure you protected. But why would I do that for a woman that is out there in these streets like that? It's madness for these women to even think that they can get 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 different men all at one time paying for their lifestyle. But that's what they got going on. This is craziness.
I look like an ATM to you? You said I look like an ATM. But you said you did. You get money every night.
Just say a little bit. You kind of do look like an ATM. Boy. It's like no respect at all. Just, I'm going to say whatever and you just got to accept it because I think I'm fine enough to where you're going to have to take whatever I say. It is what it is. So, yeah, I'm going to say whatever I want and I'm fine enough. So, I'm going to keep on getting what I need. If you don't want to give it to me, the next man will. The great thing about what's going on, this movement of the masculine man waking up and understanding his power, the great thing about this is it's less and less options, less and less opportunities for these women to go out and do this foolishness. You get more and more brothers like this here. That's like, hold on, let me do the math on this here. This here don't make sense. Why in the hell would I finance or pay for you for any damn thing when you a whole hoe? You a whole stripper. Why would I do it? Why would I take anything out of my life and give it to you when your job, your purpose that you have selected for yourself is to be a hoe? How do you feel like you have value while being a hoe simultaneously? This is amazing. This is amazing to me, man. I really can't understand it. Like she done told the man she's a dancer, yet still think that she's worth him spending money on her to take care of her kid and her bills? Man, this The delusion is so thick and strong. It's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I said I support your hustle, but I'm not about to just be giving you money. That's different. Supporting somebody hustling, just handing them money for, you know what I mean? What you doing for that money? What you gonna do for the money?
I'm not doing nothing for the money.
So why should I be giving you money?
Cause you gonna fuck with me, so you gonna.
I'm not gonna do nothing for the money. Just think about the mindset. You're not gonna go nowhere else and say, give me a bunch of money, but I ain't doing shit. But you come to us and think that that's gonna happen. You come to us and expect us to take what nobody else gonna take from you. You can't go nowhere else and do this. This is madness, man. But this is the life a lot of our brothers are living, having to settle for, again, because men are in famine. We famished out here compared to what we're supposed to have. Like I always say, man, supposed to be able to go pay 30 shekels, go get him a woman, bring her home. He done picked her. He picked her. He liked just what she looked like. Picked her for her beauty. Brought her home. She in full subjection. Do everything he say for the rest of his life. 30 shekels. The thing is, y'all don't want to accept your worth. Y'all want to continue to go by the white man version of your worth. This feminist version of your worth. But your worth is only what the man will pay. And when we had things going correctly, when we didn't have feminism going, when we didn't have a whole system where white boys put women up on a pedestal, it was 30 shekels, sweetheart. And you had to do everything. And you didn't get the 30 shekels. Your pops got it. Gave your pops 30 shekels, brought you to the house, and your pops told you before you left, do everything he say. Because that's the law of God. And if you don't, it's sin every time. Ephesians 5:22 through 24. So your pops let you know that after he received the 30 shekels or whatever price he put on you. But guess who didn't receive nothing? You. You went from being one possession, the possession of your father, to being the possession of your man. It wasn't you was paid for this. That's not how this worked. You're the weaker vessel, sweetheart. You are not to be paid to be my wife. The real thing about marriage, see, America make it into this whole partnership thing, and that's where a lot of the structure of marriage get lost in thinking it's a partnership. You can't have two leaders. You can't have two people driving one car. You can't have two people driving one horse. It just don't work like that. In order for you to get somewhere, one person got to be driving. One person got to be in charge. And the reason why all these marriages are not getting anywhere is because that's not what's going on. We want to call it marriage, but we don't want to go by the rules of marriage. We want to call it a wedding. We want to call it all these beautiful, glorious names, but we don't want to do none of the rules that come with it. Why is that? That's crazy in itself. Like, it's no other time where we want to do something and we want to call it something, but we don't want to do what it actually says. Like, that's crazy in itself. We want to call it that, but we don't want to do that. And the reason is because marriage sounds good. The American way sounds good to a woman. But the true marriage, with the man being the head of the woman, as Christ is the head of the man, as the father is the head of Christ, that's too much for an American woman to accept.
What is me?
That bad.
What about just like, we can't just get to know each other? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we're not doing all that.
What do you mean?
We're not doing all that.
We can't get to know each other? Go on a date?
We could go on a date, but still, the bills, the baby, that's still gonna be in the picture.
It's just amazing how they so cool with putting somebody else's child off on somebody else. Putting the child that they had with a man, just put it off on somebody else. Oh yeah, you want to deal with me? Yeah, you gonna have to pay with this baby. My children come with me. We're a package deal, sweetheart. Y'all are not a package deal. You need to get that child to their father. Okay, you out here being a whole in the streets. You are the worst example, the worst. You're the worst type of parent for a child to have. You are the worst role model for a child to have. No child should have a mother that's a stripper or a prostitute. These are whores. What's gonna happen to the child? They're gonna grow up out of order automatically. It's no chance for the child to grow up with any type of regular sense in society. Why? Because all they have to look up to is a woman with the mindset of this woman. That she can go and use her body and just flaunt it in front of everybody for her to get money. No type of intellectual skill, no type of skill to where you can actually make some real money. None of that. But we sit here and make it seem like it's all good. Why? Because the woman knows best. The woman's intuition.
I'm not really fucking with that, though.
Why not?
Because why would I just first off, I just met you. I barely know
Bro said he ain't messing with that, though.
you. So what I look like just giving you money for your kid and shit like that?
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, why would I?
Why wouldn't
She say, why wouldn't you? It's the delusion. It's like, do you understand I got 1,000 reasons for that question? I got 1,000 answers. You ask that question like it's no answer for it. I got 1,000 of them. Like, you gotta be kidding me. That's not my child, first of all. That's the first and foremost. That's somebody else's child, somebody else's legacy that you sitting here destroying and you trying to pass off to other men. 2, you a whole dancer out here. Why? Why the hell would I ever spend any money on you? Why? Now I'm a little bit, more so against the whole little, dancing thing. I've never paid women to dance for me. I've never done that before. I'm almost 40 years old. I ain't never done that. I never paid a woman for sex. Never. And that's because I never felt like I had to. And I felt like that was the epitome of being a simp. Having to pay to get it. Now, don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's brothers that don't have to pay that can go get it from somewhere else, and then they end up paying. But we know most of the time they're dealing with our sisters, which is a sin, causing our sisters to commit whoredom. We got to keep it all the way real when it comes to dealing with our sisters, man. We got to deal with them like we dealing with our actual sisters. You wouldn't want nobody to do your sister in. You wouldn't want nobody to treat your sister wrong. And then the same way with your sisters. You got to deal with your brothers like you would deal with your brother. You wouldn't want nobody to do your brother wrong. You wouldn't want nobody to come to your brother and throw a whole table of burdens on him and say, if you ain't no real man if you don't take care of all this that you done and you done built up being a hoe over the years. Now he ain't a real man if he don't take care of it. But you wouldn't want that for your brother. You wouldn't want that for your son. But you expect everybody else to be cool with it. You forgetting these are your brothers. These are your brothers out here that you trying to do wrong. That brother that you took his kid, that's your brother. That's fam right there. You done him wrong. But we just completely ignore that because we are in a time right now where it's all about the woman and it's all about her succeeding, her money, her getting hers.
Up in that neck? That's what I need to know.
I don't think so just yet.
Not just yet.
Not
Why?
Because
So why should I give you money right now?
I'm cute.
So because you cute. Okay, you said I'm handsome. So why you ain't dropping that neck?
Because I don't know you like that.
I don't know you like that to give you money. just saying.
Well, if you want to fuck with me, then
What are you bringing to the
that's
table?
what come with me. Don't worry about that.
No. I do need to know. What are you bringing to the table for a man? You were talking about, if I wanna fuck with you, I gotta do this. Okay.
That's the question they don't want to hear. What do you bring to the table? And I heard so many sisters come with so many crazy answers like, well, if a man even asked that, only broke niggas ask that. The crazy thing is, every man should be asking, what do you bring to the table? He could be the richest man in the world. The thing he should be asking you is, are you going to listen? Are you going to obey? Do you bring submission to the table? But a lot of sisters don't bring submission to the table. That's literally the worst thing in the world for them to do is submit and obey a man.
So what are you bringing to the table?
I'm bringing me to the table. That's it.
She said, that's it. Like she said earlier, I ain't doing nothing. And that's the mindset of a lot of sisters. I'm fine enough. Look at me. Look at this ass. I'm enough for you to do whatever and pay whatever I ask. It's full-blown delusion. This is the reason why they single. It's the reason why there's so many single women out here.
I'm just so tired of females saying that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm tired of niggas.
Why?
Everybody the same.
What do you mean the same?
Like, if you ain't coming, if you not gonna support me financially, then what are you here
So
for?
it's all about finance. Why it's not about like me fucking with you, like, you know what I'm saying, as a person, mentally, physically, like, you know what I'm saying, being there for you.
Okay, that's cool, but the financial part too.
But I feel like all them three things I just said should have been first
Oh,
before anything.
don't forget the finance.
No, you don't forget. What do you?
Just, it's real amazing how they just so cool with being disrespectful, so cool with just being overly eager to take your money in your face. Just don't even care. Like, look, you gonna pay? You gonna pay? You gonna pay? What? You gonna pay? I got this. I need this. I need that. You gonna pay? They can't even see just the common sense. Like, hey, that's a turnoff. That's gonna be a turnoff if I keep asking him about money. If I keep talking about a bag, that might turn his ass off, and he might not want to deal with me no more. This how destroyed our sisters are. They don't see that. They are delusional as hell. It's just about me.
Bring it to the table.
Me?
Can you cook?
Yeah.
What you be cooking? Alfredo and chicken dip?
Yep. Nachos, tacos. What you want? What you like?
No, I don't want none of that. Actually, that's
Oh, did you see the disappointment in bro face? It just say so much, man. We going through a lot out here, man. You know what I mean? It's just tough to even find a woman that just want to be a woman. Just want to be a wife, choose to be a wife. That's what she want to be. It's so hard to find that, man. I feel so bad for a lot of my young brothers, man, because what you got to pull from is just it's straight trash, man. Like, it was nothing like this, I promise y'all. When we was younger, I promise you it was nothing like this, man. Like, it's completely different than what it was. And it wasn't even that long ago. I'm talking about 20 years ago, man. 20 years ago, it was nothing like this. I'm sure there's a lot of brothers that can vouch and say the same thing. It's like, I guess it's the Instagram culture. Since Instagram came out and gave these women so many options and so many false narratives and so many, you know, fake lives that they looking at where people are putting on, you know, fake fronts of who they are. Before all that, man, life was so much more simpler. This whole Instagram culture, again, man, I feel bad for my brothers, man, because it's slim pickings out here. It's almost no pickings out here. It's getting to that point. I get shocked every time I see somebody talking about they getting married. It's like, what? Are you paying attention? Are you looking at what's going on? And you gonna go sign the paper and get yourself caught in the same thing everybody else getting caught in? But that's what's going on, though. It's slim pickings out here, man. I really feel bad for my young brothers.
not a meal. That's a snack. I need a woman that's gonna know how to cook.
I know how to make pork chops.
I don't eat pork. I'm vegan.
I don't know them.
I mean, I can always eat you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you gotta drop that neck, though. That's the thing.
I don't know. We'll see about all that.
What you mean? We gonna see though.
We gonna see about all that. Once I see the bread coming in, we gonna see about all that.
But you worried about the bread for what though? Like you worried about all the wrong shit and we're getting to know each other. Like
it's all about the bag. So what's up?
I mean, just it's all about the delusion is amazing. How can you not see that this is unattractive? How can you think that you so fine that you could say all the worst things in the world to a man and he's still gonna want you? Where are we at? This is Earth. Like where have I been dropped off at, man? This is not the place I grew up, man. This is far from the place I grew up. And the place I grew up was horrible. But this, I mean, just no awareness at all. The awareness is on zero. Just don't even realize that the stuff just coming out your mouth is only pushing a man away. It's not bringing a man to you whatsoever.
what do you mean what's up?
What's up?
I mean we said we was about to go get some food.
Alright. We go get some food.
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't really feeling your energy though.
Why not?
Because like as soon as you got in the
cool.
car, all you start talking about was the bag.
The
this,
bag
that.
come first.
The bag come first. Well, you kind of sound like you need to go to work then. If I'm being honest, the bag come first, go to work. Why is this? And it's funny to me. Why that's so funny though?
Cause what the fuck? What are you
I'm just
saying?
saying, go to work.
I go to work.
So you don't need to worry about my bag if you go to work.
If you wanna fuck with me, I do need to.
But guess what I don't? You a fucking gold digger.
Oh.
That's cool. How about that?
That's cool.
You can get the fuck out.
Okay.
You need to go home and think about what the fuck you did today.
Let me go. How I get out
Yeah,
this
you do that. Hold on. But the thing is, like, you ain't even want to fuck with me at all until you seen what type of car I was in.
That's not true.
Why it's not true?
That ain't true.
Why it ain't true?
Maybe I just had to change your heart or something.
No. This the thing. You started talking about the bag as soon as you see I had the vet. You feel what I'm saying?
Cause you got the bag.
Okay, but that's my bag. What my bag got to do with you?
Well, if you wanna fuck with me.
Well, guess what? I don't. You can get out.
That's cool. How I get out?
Have a night. We'll figure it out. Put your hand on the button and click it.
Oh.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Alright, you too.
I'm gonna lie, y'all. She was a stone cold gold digger. There was nothing about her that was not a gold digger. As soon as she got in the car, all she was talking about was the bag. The bag. She brings nothing to the table. She can't cook. Why do you have these such high standards if you can't even cook or do none of this? Don't be
Oh man, like I said, man, I feel bad for my brothers, man. Like you coming, you trying to do right. You want to raise a family, you want to have a wife, or 2, 3 wives or whatever, and you're trying to do right. But it's just damn near impossible to find a woman that's on that same page. And that's why I always tell brothers, deal with the scriptures. Come at her with the scriptures. You'll see off the rip what she dealing with. Again, the scriptures is light, Proverbs 6:23. The scriptures is light. It reveals to you what is going on. It shows you the truth. It shows you what you have. You shine that light on that woman. You shine that light on her. And that's shining God's commandments on her. You putting that on and saying, okay, well, God said this is what I should expect of you. You're supposed to be like this. You're supposed to be like that. And she not like that. You got to go with the judgment that God says she is. Because God said a self-willed woman is a bitch. Ecclesiastes 26:25 in the Good News Translation. This is what the Bible says. We have to trust God that he was serious when he said these things, man. We can't change it and say, well, nah, he didn't really mean it like that. No, he said a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. We have to accept his judgment. We have to trust in the Lord with all our heart, lean not to our own understanding. Again, this is the foundation of our families. If we cannot get this woman right, we cannot get this woman in line, we cannot get our children in line, because she's the one that's going to be teaching our children. We cannot have a house without our woman being in line. This is the first step. That's why I said to correct your house and then reprove your people. Set your house in order, then reprove your people. You have to set your house in order first. It's the first step. Once you do that, then you can go out and help other brothers set their house in order. And that's what I'm trying to do, helping other brothers set their house in order as much as I possibly can. But again, it's slim pickings out here, brothers. Come with the scriptures. If you see a half naked, you already know what time it is, man. This society done taught them that half naked is the way to go. If you see them half naked, you show them the script. They don't want to put clothes on. Don't waste your time. The script make you not waste your time with women that don't give a damn. That's why you need to have it in your life. Without it, you're gonna keep on going back and forth. You're gonna keep on going back and forth to women that do not care about God, which means they're not gonna care about you. If they don't care about God, it's impossible for them to care about you. God gave them air to breathe. God gave them life. They don't give a damn about him. Who is you? What do you think you can do or create? What type of money you think you got where she just gonna care about you? It don't work like that. If she don't care about God, she never gonna care about you. As simple as that. I hope y'all learned something from this. And y'all understand that y'all have to put these sisters through the commandments. Y'all have to show them the scriptures. Most of them don't want to hear it. If they don't want to hear it, you already know what to do. This is an easy way for you to stop wasting your time with women that don't care. You looking at her because she beautiful, all that, yeah, whatever. But is she going to listen to God? Does she got respect for God? Does she got respect for her father? These are ways you can know that what type of woman you're going to have on your hands. Pay close attention, brothers. Pay close attention.